The mountain is a door only a girl can open.
The girl is as big as the mountain and can't get through the door.
So it's a play that has over 50 short scenes in it. Snapshots of modern life to do with kind of love and information and sort of how those things mix together. I sort of described it as a kind of play almost made of kind of memes or short clips of things, you know. It's a very kind of modern play in terms of its structure.
I have got a choice.
You've got a choice, but you've no choice about what that choice is. You'll make whichever choice.
Yeah, so it's a show that kind of demands a lot of an audience, and as an audience member you kind of have to choose, or if you want to sort of not choose, to kind of find meaning or to find through line through the scenes. So it's open to interpretation, and it kind of makes an audience work a little bit harder than you would do normally. So they should expect to see a kind of variety of settings and a kind of variety of characters, and something that is filled with kind of music and energy and ensemble as well. So it's a really strong ensemble cast. And the good news is, if you don't like one of the scenes, then it will be over in a minute, and there's another one along straight after. So there's lots of variety.
Red is celebration.
Yes, I like
In China, red is lucky. How lucky we are to have red flowers.
Shall I get a vase?
In China, white is death, but here black is death. But ghosts are white, of course, so a chessboard is death. Against death and blood, of course, could be death, but it isn't. It's lifeblood. If you look at the flower, it's so astounding.
I realised a long time ago that what I'm interested in is kind of good stories and kind of interesting narratives. So I do like that stuff, because I like sort of playing with how we receive information, you know, and how you get a story across. Because it isn't that Love and Information is sort of void of narrative. It's just not presented in the kind of traditional form.
Is an irrational number real?
It's real to me.
But can you have an irrational number of oranges?
Not as things stand, no.
I'm not comfortable with the whole idea.
This is a play where you have actor as storyteller rather than actor as character. Do you know what I mean? So it's about the ability to kind of shift and slide between one thing and another, and kind of presenting these people just sometimes for a couple of lines and then on to the next person. And I thought, you're never seeing a scene right at the beginning of that story. Like, you're always joining it halfway through, you know. So it's like kind of, sort of an analogy that's quite useful that I thought about when I was reading it was like flicking channels on the television. Like, you never know sort of what bit of the movie or the TV program that you're going to kind of land on. So it's presented in a form that I think people are used to receiving information in. But more than that, it kind of asks the questions about the pros and cons of that, you know, of like where we are now and kind of how we receive information.
She understands me.
She doesn't understand you.
She listens to me. She likes my poems. She's the only...
doesn't understand any...
She reads my mind.
But she's virtual.
So?
So she's not...
I can't believe that just because someone's not flesh and blood, you...
She's just information.
And what are you if you're not?
Yes, I know we're...
So we're information. Our genes are...
Yes, but she hasn't...
What?